Today we're checking out skilled workers on another level, like this construction worker or this guy that works in a mine or like this painter. That's a little ridiculous. Let's get into it. Starting off with this guy who just removes pipes off this stack of pipes. Or then you have this guy who literally moves these cylinders like that. That's genius. That is like the definition of working smart instead of working hard. Both of them are getting their jobs done, like this pipe guy, as you can see, just moving all the pipes with his feet, or like this oxygen cylinder guy. But then we have this guy who's not so smart, who's cutting trees, and well, the whole tree almost fell. Literally, he almost died chopping wood. Yep, that would have been a very terrifying experience. Imagine falling off this tree. That'll make you love Jesus, all right. That's crazy. That's not for me. No thanks. Then you have these guys, which you're probably confused what they're doing, but they're fishing inside of a lake. And as you can see, look, they're about to get a lot of fish. Look at that. Look at all these fish. Look at that. That's crazy. That is like, they can feed their family for a long time with all these fish. I guess all the fish were like sleeping / frozen, just down there doing their thing, moving slow, not a lot of blood flow moving, and then they just and they all like just fished them out, which is pretty cool. This definitely would not be my job. This is a TV antenna engineer on a 2,000-foot tower. You cannot pay me enough money to do this. Let me know in the comment section, would you do this job? I wouldn't. This guy's a bricklayer and he decided to go ahead and make brick dominoes on his job. I'm not so sure if this guy's an insane worker or insanely in trouble, because that seems like a lot of work he's gonna have to fix now. So, yep. But hey, he made a cool brick domino if you ask me. But then again, of course, these are insane workers. And as you can see, they all fit into place. That is actually insane. So when we were first watching this video, you're thinking like this guy just made brick dominoes. When in reality, every time the brick fell, it moved a little bit back. Then when it got to the end, they all moved back and fell directly into place where they needed to be. That's working insanely smart. This is more bricklaying, but bricklaying laid smart. As you can see, this is a machine that lays the bricks for you. All you gotta do is just feed into the machine. And it's pretty freaking cool. You just stand there and just let it all feed in, which is like really simple. It makes your job really easy, actually. Insane jobs like this one definitely should not be done at high rates of speed. This is the fastest snow road cleaning service in the world. They just plow the snow at high rates of speed to get rid of all the snow in the road, which to me, that doesn't seem very safe or smart, but this guy is a professional and he does it for a living, so I guess it's safe and smart. These are crosswalk painters, that's right. They lay the paint for the crosswalks so you know where to walk, which honestly, I've never seen it done before, and it's super satisfying. They pour it into that little rectangle, and then someone throws like sand on top of it to let it like set, which is pretty cool. This guy just has way too much time on his hands. This is an iPhone, and he's using a crane. This is a crane operator changing the SIM card of his iPhone with the crane. As you can see, it's a little extreme. He literally mounted the entire crane and used a little toothpick just to hit the right spot so the SIM card comes out and he can change his SIM. He has way too much time on his hands. This is a wind turbine engineer, which he has to sit inside of the wind turbine to repair it, which is crazy because if for some reason it turned on, it would be insane. And as you see from this clip, this is how he gets inside. He has to climb a ladder all the way up and then work on it from the inside, which sounds terrifying. I would not want to do this. Everything in here can literally kill you. This is all high voltage power. And you have to be harnessed while you're going up this ladder, because if you're not, you will fall and well, you'll perish a very, very painful death. This is an insane building demolition that they had huge bulldozers on top of the roof, which makes no sense to me. First, how do they get these things here where they helicopter dropped? Second, why are they bulldozing it from the top? These are I guess, railroad workers that hammer in nails all day, which sounds like a painful, miserable job, but they do it somehow. I don't know how or why, but they get the job done. This is a bulldozer being dropped into a mine by a crane, which, by the way, I don't think there's anyone in there, but there's definitely a guy at the bottom just waiting for it, which is pretty funny because he's just like, hey, bring it down faster. This is a job I wouldn't want. It's a guy that needs to jump into sewage and, well, sort of fix pipes and drains, and no thanks. That just sounds like a terrible, terrible job. You can even hear. He has a microphone? That sounds terrible. No, thank you. I would not want to. Look, he just jumped in like he knew he was going to be okay. No, thanks. A machine that cleans up rubble. It literally picks up rubble from the ground after demolitions and then throws it in the back. It's like a giant sandcastle machine, technically, but it just throws all the sand and dirt in the back, which is pretty cool. Have you ever wondered how your shoes are made? Well, this is how some shoes are made, which honestly looks pretty simple, and it just gets glued on. And there's like a long conveyor belt of people doing this. But what if a shoe gets all the way at the end of the conveyor belt without someone putting on the bottom of the shoe? Oh gosh. This is possibly the most effective and smartest way to clean glass. I've never seen someone clean glass like this before, but he literally just makes it super clean and fast. This machine's job is simply to pick up corn. Literally, all it does is just suck up corn, which is pretty freaking cool. And it probably costs a lot of money for this machine because it does not look cheap. Look at that thing. It's beautiful. This is the proper way to demolish a building. As you can see, this thing is at the bottom of the building, not at the top. And look at it. Boom, all gone. That's beautiful. And they just did it by just punching at it, I guess. They just scooped off all the concrete. This guy's literally just painting a house. There's no, oh, he's fast. He's clean with it too. Oh, bruh. He didn't use any tape or anything. Oh, he did. Oh, wow. He's good, holy. He was quick with the paint. That's nice. Insanely fast packing. This guy has gotten so good at his job, he doesn't even need to look. He just counts, grabs, goes. This guy's really loved at his job because he's such a great worker. Look at that. Bro, that's crazy. This last clip is a worker that works in a dangerous mine that just moves sand all day. Like he has to make sure it keeps flowing. And if it gets backed up, he has to stay there just making sure it keeps moving. As you guys can see, he literally just stands there and just use that little stick and just push the sand and dirt all the way down, which honestly seems like a really dangerous job, but somebody's got to do it. Of course, if you guys enjoyed today's video, be sure to drop a like, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with a brand new one. Bye, guys.